Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Karma Kaboom, broadcasting live from out here in these coronavirus streets. I want to say hello to all of my wonderful subscribers. How are y'all doing out there? Whew, I'm so tired of this coronavirus bullshit. Ooh, it's really taking a toll on me. And I know I'm not the only one. I've been hearing a lot of other people talk about they are starting to get depressed from this isolation and all of this rhetoric concerning the COVID-19. And I'm slowly becoming a member of that club. I'm so sick of the coronavirus. I'm so sick of the coronavirus. Oh, the coronavirus is the biggest troll of 2019. Wow. I didn't think it could get any worse than the YouTube trolls. Now here we go with a troll of the world. Whew, Lord have mercy. It's wearing me out. It really is. This coronavirus and all of the bullshit surrounding the coronavirus is just dragging me and wearing me out. It's got me so tired. It really is. It really is. And man, Eric, you say you personally love the isolation and social distancing. I do too. I do too. But I don't love all this other stuff that come with it. Ooh, it'll be good if we could just isolate and social distance all by itself, and that's it. That's all. But it's a whole lot more that comes with it. Such as the people that will not quarantine. I'm so sick of the people that refuse to quarantine. I love to quarantine. I've been quarantining before quarantining became a trend. Why won't the heathens quarantine? Because they so addicted to running the streets with no destination in mind. Ooh, every time I go out the door, no matter what side of town I am, I'm going to run into some heathens. No matter the color, whether they black or white. They're going to be out there in the streets ready to run the street and look all in your face and ask you how you doing. Why don't you ask that bed or the box or whatever you say how it's doing? Go find out how it's doing. Whew. This morning, I missed the bus because I was on the wrong schedule. The schedule is all effed up. And it was about 7 of us out there at the bus stop. And these single mothers with these children, why do they keep on dragging these children up and down the street? Why won't they let the children quarantine? If you're not going to quarantine, you and your health body not going to quarantine, why don't you let the children quarantine? Whew. And then they go dragging the children on the bus. And then, like yesterday, we only supposed to have 10 people on the bus at a time. The heathens are so hard-headed. They do not want to implement the, what is it called? A social distancing law or order or whatever it is. And I get so tired of it. They act like it's brand new to them every day. You ride the bus every day. But every day you act like it's brand new to you. Because they don't want to obey the order as it relates to social distancing. I want a social distance. I want them as far away from me as possible. It's too bad that it's 6 feet. I wish it was 65 feet apart. You know, they can't stand social distancing. And I love it. Ooh, I embrace it. Ugh. I wish it had been activated sooner. And they can't stand the social distance because they want to be all in your face and asking you how you doing and looking and begging. Ooh, they can't stand to be 6 feet apart. They can't stand that, and I love it. Ooh, I love it. We need to make it a permanent law of the land of the world. Ooh. And the people that run the bus, they need to hire me just for this one particular specific task of at least once a week. Make sure that the yellow tape is on that stretched out across the seat, every other seat. The heathens keep on breaking the tape, and they're determined to get rid of that tape. A little bit at a time. They're trying to do it in increments, in phases. So they keep on breaking it down. You know, they figure it's just a matter of time. We're just going to do away with the tape. Because guess what I'm going to do? Whenever I get on that bus and I don't see that tape sitting up there like it's supposed to, I'm going to call that hotline and I'm going to report it. And when I see the bus drivers not enforcing social distancing, I'm going to report it. Whew, like that heifer that was driving the bus earlier and she tried. Every time I go live, somebody want to call me. Every time I go live, somebody want to call me. They don't never want to call before I go live. Why are they so low down? I don't know. And yeah, they don't want me to talk about the bus driver. The heifer, it's always your own kind. But they say we need to stick together. We need to support each other. We need to unify. We need to build each other up instead of tearing each other down. And they do the complete opposite. There I go. After I had missed the first bus, here comes this heifer with her foot all the way down to the ground. And she knows she's seen me. How could she not miss me? Maybe my dad is working. I don't know. But she pretended like she didn't see me. She didn't want to see me. And she gonna almost leave me and drive past me. And then gonna get past me and throw her hands up in the air like she didn't care. Like she just out of her mind. She thought about it. That's the woman that be reporting people when they get out of order. So I better stop the bus and do right. That's why she stopped. And I had sat at the back at first, but then I thought about it. I was the only one on the bus. But when she got to driving, she was going to get in that heathen neighborhood. And I am very familiar with that set of heathens. Oh, they got a takeover spirit. And they love to take over the bus and do like they want to do. So I said, oh, no, I'm not going to be sitting back here with them because I know they ain't going to want to practice social distancing. So I'm going to go to the front. And I told her that. I said, I think I want to come to the front because I know how them people going to do when they start getting on the bus. And there she go with that block spirit. You can't come up here. You can't sit up here. I didn't want to sit up there where she was. Of course, I know I can't sit up there because of the coronavirus, right? I was talking about the seat in front of the front seats where I can sit. Oh, she was ready to reject and deny and reject. They keep that spirit on them heifers, them Negro heifers. They love to try to reject you and deny you and block you and all that kind of stuff. So once we got to rolling with the bus, of course the heathens did not disappoint. So here comes a set of black heathens and a set of white heathens. Look like they were looking for some meth, them white ones. And they were just out of control back there in the back. And I just said, I ain't gonna even pay no attention. I don't have time for no heathens in the midst of this coronavirus climate. Oh, I'm already stressed out about the coronavirus. It's stressing me out. And I said, I cannot afford to get stressed out by the coronavirus and the heathens at the same time. That gave me a stroke or a heart attack. See, that's what the devil wants. He want to kill, steal, and destroy by any means necessary. He don't care how he have to do it. And I said, I gotta keep my focus on God. I cannot think about these heathens. Ooh. And they're just doing too much every day. And that's another thing. They refuse to quarantine. This is a problem. This is a concern that I get with the heathens. They don't want to quarantine. And I was talking to somebody about this last night. And we both agree. We don't have to worry about them being hard-headed all over the United States. I'm hearing reports that a lot of these heathens do not want to quarantine. They don't want to obey the law and stay in their house. Woo, they so hard-headed. And don't you know they're doing you a favor? They really are doing you a favor. Because at a certain point in time, when everything gets together, they're tying up the loose ends right now. They got something in mind for everybody. And I think they're so busy right now getting everything situated, So whenever they get through and get ready at a certain time, they're going to make time for these heathens. Oh, yes, they're keeping their eye on them. And they get a report every day which neighborhoods don't want to obey the quarantine law. So at a certain time, you know what I think will happen? They're going to swoop down when you least expect it and tell you, come on, get in this truck right here. Come on, get in the back of that bus right over there. And then they're going to have helicopters to help them out and back them up. Whoever trying to run away and get away and all this kind of stuff, they're going to have some backup. And they're going to have something for you. All of these hard-headed folks, they want to hang out in the street and just look around with their mouth open. This is not the time. You're putting yourself in a dangerous situation. You're putting yourself in harm's way. And I was looking at them folks that love to hang out at the bus station yesterday. This is not the time to be hanging out at the bus station, just sitting around begging. This ain't the time. But you know what? They're going to find out all by themselves. I ain't going to tell them nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. One by one or two by two, you're going to start seeing people coming up missing. And you're going to be like, where are people going? Where everybody at? They going to... All right. And that's all I'm going to say. I suspect. I can't prove it. But I suspect that's what's going to happen in just a minute. This ain't the time to be hanging out. You better get out the way. This is the time to get out the way. Okay? But you don't have to take my word for it. Just keep on hanging out in the street and trying to see what's going on and begging and looking for somebody to hook up with and all that kind of stuff. Like somebody two doors down from me. A middle-aged couple hooking up. One of them probably married. I think the man is married. And I kept on hearing all this kiki and them sluts. They be sounding a certain kind of way with their gullible self. And I said, who is this slut that keep on making all this slutty noise outside? And I finally got sick of listening at it. And I got up and looked at the door and there was an old black middle-aged slut. And I said, look at him. And then she was just believing all the lies that the dude, and he was big and ugly like she was. Both of them. And I found each other out here in the coronavirus streets and hooked up and did some old gross screwing. Still want to see him in the middle of the coronavirus. Now look. As much as God is showing you that you need to get your life in order. Do you know it's still some people that still want to spit in God's face and act like God ain't told them to not fornicate and not commit adultery and stop lying, stealing, and killing and blah, 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 blah. No, they just keep on thinking God is a game and this is a playground. They want to turn from their wicked ways. And he said, if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways, he said, I hear from heaven and heal the land. You got two simple things to do. Humble yourself. A lot of these heathens don't want to humble themselves and they don't want to turn from their wicked ways. Turning is an easy thing. But you know what? They don't want to turn because they're so comfortable and hard-headed and stiff-necked and determined to do it their way instead of God's way. So you know what? God going to have to keep the coronavirus here and just stir the coronavirus up and just bring some more coronavirus and some more coronavirus. It might even bring something worse because you're so hard-headed. And he's still going to take care of his people. But there's a whole lot of people that's going to perish because they're so hard-headed and they don't want to turn from their wicked ways. So suit yourself. You got a choice, and so does God. But let's talk about some stuff that I'm real tired of. I'm real tired of all of these people that's spreading all this misinformation. So many people so dumb about the coronavirus, and they'll try to scare you and spook you out and have you so nervous and this and that. And I'm not gonna listen to all that. I'm really tired of listening to it. Really, I really am. And I know a lot of these businesses have been shut down, right? But some of the businesses, you can still go inside and pick up your order and come on out of there. And you can go to the drive-thru. You know what I did the other day? I went to Walmart and I had a shopping cart. And I said a set of wheels is a set of wheels. No, you didn't go to the drive-thru. I bet I did with the shopping cart. Yes, 2 times, 2 different weeks. And everybody was looking. I said, look, it's the first time for everything. Just look and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Something more strange than this. And I said, look, ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting some of this chili today. I had a taste for some chili at Wendy's and that pink lemonade. And I said, a set of wheels is a set of wheels today. You just gotta adjust to the changing of the times and keep it moving. And honey, man, that shopping cart, we got in the line with the vehicles and around we went. We sure did. And today, I wouldn't want to, I don't really like this barbecue place. I'm really sick of barbecue, but this is a barbecue city. And I just wanted to sit outside to wait on my ride. I had called for me an Uber because the bus was taking too long. And I had to get back over here and get me some rest time because I had got up to go take me a drug test. And the people, it's just been a mess. So I went out there to do me a drug test for my employer. But the place where I went to do the drug test, they're not even doing the drug test no more. And so they had an attitude and they telling me to call another number. And that man telling me, well, I got to go out and do some drug tests for some other companies. And I'll be back around 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock and you can come back then. And he talking to me like I got my own personal transportation. I got all day to food around with him. And I'm like, man, come on now. It wasn't even 12 o'clock. And I didn't have time to be riding the bus and sitting around in the street all day trying to dodge the coronavirus atmosphere. And this is not the time to be hanging out in the street and waiting on this man to come back at 4 o'clock. That's several hours. I had to sit out there in the street and all that coronavirus dust. And there's another thing. Do y'all know I'm so tired of wearing the mask? I'm so tired of wearing the mask. Lord have mercy. And look, it's a shortage of masks, and I've been having to wear this dirty, dusty motherfucker for the past several days. And that's putting me at risk right there. This ain't even the right kind of mask. And I need that N95 or whatever it's called, that model. It's different model masks. I need that other mask with a filter in it. And I got to get whatever I can get out here in these mask shortage streets. And, I'm about to suffocate with this. It's real tight on my face. I'm about to suffocate. I said, Lord have mercy. Whew. And then them gloves. I'm sick and tired of wearing the gloves. I'm sick of all of it. I really am. I really did enough with coronavirus. Now the coronavirus want to go on back where it came from. I'm so sick of it. I mean, the coronavirus is doing too much, and it's inconveniencing me. I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm real tired of the coronavirus. I really am. And you can't go here, you can't go there. You get, oh, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I really am. And when I was at this business, the barbecue place, I was waiting over there for my Uber, and they had some little benches right there, right? And once before, when I was waiting on the Uber or the bus, I had asked, heathens don't be asking, but I was raised different. So I asked the people if they mind if I could sit out there while I wait on my ride, and they said, oh yeah, that's fine. But that was pre-coronavirus. So now everybody's, except for me, everybody's so paranoid about the coronavirus. Ooh, and they think they just look at you, and the coronavirus will transmit through looking through your eyeballs. You can get it through your eyeball contact, and if you breathe on them too hard, they'll get the coronavirus. They dumbass. Oh, I'm so sick of these dumb motherfuckers. I hate the corona. You cannot put dumb motherfuckers in the midst of a situation like this, because And I was sitting out there on the bench today, waiting on my ride, on my Uber, and here comes this snaggletooth black dude. Ma'am, he's so paranoid. Ma'am, you can't sit out there. Sounded like a Hebrew slave. And I didn't argue with the man. I said, okay. Because so many of them, they so paranoid right now. I guess he, in his mind, and I had on a mask and gloves, and that just made it worse, right? In his mind, I got the coronavirus, and I'm gonna spread it on the bench. Ooh. And I said, this is really ridiculous. And it really stayed on my mind a while. And a while ago, I said, I'm gonna call the city and ask them, because there's a number where you can call and report these businesses that's not complying with the coronavirus implementations and blah blah blah. So I called the number, and I get the same woman that I can't stand. And I have had to call that number before about something else. And that same black woman with that nasty attitude answered the phone. I said, oh shit, here we go. And she don't never know nothing, but she the type of person she like to talk like she know what she's talking about. And she don't be telling you nothing but referring you to another number or the internet. And that's what she did. And I said, ma'am, I don't want to go to the internet and y'all website. I want you to tell me the answer to this question. Can I sit outside of the business or not? And she didn't know the answer. And she kept on telling me, well, I'm telling you to go to the website. I said, I don't want to go to the website. I want you to tell me if I can sit outside of a business or not. And she still couldn't tell me. She still couldn't. And she's still trying to refer me to the website. I said, ma'am, just say you don't know. Just say you don't know. And you just sit in that seat to collect your paycheck and you're dumb. Oh, she didn't like that. She didn't like it. She said, hold on. And I just hung up. I didn't want to deal with that woman. And blah, blah, blah. If you don't know something, you just don't know. Don't sit around and take me around and around and around. And it's a lot of that going on all over the country. A lot of these people, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what's going on. And they listen to the CDC and the FBI and the ABC and the 1, 2, 3. And then they add a little bit and take them. Ooh. And we just got a whole bunch of dumb motherfuckers trying to sound like they smart. And I can't stand a dumb motherfucker when they try to sound like they're smart. And then they're making up their own rules and regulations and changing the rules and amending the rules at their discretion. Just like that ugly ass boy at the cell phone store today when I went to the cell phone store to pay my bill. I'm so sick of him. Why won't they fire that boy or take him to another store? I'm so sick of him. And I was trying to report that boy today, but I see he took that sticker out the window that had the district manager phone number on it. And I'm going to tell him, and I don't care how long it's going to take me to go to another store and find that phone number. Ooh, I'm going to make time for that boy because I'm sick of him. I'm sick of that boy. And with that strange, goofy look he got on his face. And everybody else gonna get replaced out of that store. But he's still there. He the main one that needs to be replaced with his dumb self. And that old dusty face. I get so sick of looking at that old dusty, goofy face every time I go in there. And that's another thing. Every time I go in there, the system always down. I think he lying to me. I think he know he be pissing me off. And it turns him on. It turns him on to see me get pissed off. And today, there go some other black dudes, like 3 of them in there standing around looking at me like they thought they had a chance with me or wanted to do some raping. And I just looked at the window. I didn't want to fool with them heathens. And so that was 4 of us in that store, right? 4. Plus the boy. That's 5. Okay. So he said the system was down. He couldn't take my payment with my debit card. So I was so mad. I said, you say this every time I come in here. Every time I come here, the system down. I said, how long the system been down? He said, about a month. I said, a month. I said, y'all need to close this store down if your system been down for a whole month. Ooh. I said, okay. And I was so mad because my feet and my back were hurting. I didn't feel like walking. And then I had already ate and my stomach was big and full. And I didn't have time to be walking down the street. So I had to walk up the street and find an ATM. I was so doggone mad and I cussed that boy out of my head all the way up the street and all the way back. And when I got back, he had something for me. When I got back. Low down ugly motherfucker. And look what he did. Look what he had for me when I got back. So when I got back, he want to lock the door and just let one person in at a time. Oh, you know I was mad, right? And it was a Mexican girl in front of me. And then she go pretend like she can't understand English, but she can understand what you want to understand when she get ready. And she made me mad with that. I can't stand when they do that. Act like they don't understand English when they don't want to fool with you. But when they want something, they can understand English and speak it real good too. And I was so mad at that boy. And it wasn't no other cell phone store in the area. So I had just suffer. And I said to myself, whenever I find that district manager phone number, I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to lay down and tell on you. I'm going to lay down and tell on that boy. And when he finally opened the door and let me in there, I was trying to contain myself because I know he enjoys me being upset. He enjoys it. So I tried to hold it. But when I got over there to that counter, I had to let it go. I said, look, you want to practice social distancing at your discretion, huh? I said, when I was in here first, it was 5 people in here. Now you want to just let one by one in here, huh? He said, say less. And I said to myself, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna report the shit out of your drag dusty face, ugly motherfucker. And I was so mad at that boy. And I wanted to just throw the money in his dusty face. And he knew I was mad. He knew I was mad. And I didn't say nothing else. I didn't say nothing else to him. And I don't care how long it take me. Tomorrow, I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. But I'm gonna schedule all day to find that phone number for the district manager. And I'm gonna tell on that boy. I'm gonna tell on that boy. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. And I'm gonna request that they replace that boy. I don't want to get him fired because I know he needs to work and provide and get some Vaseline for that dusty thing. But they can take him somewhere else. Take him to the hood. Take him to the hood. Let him work at a store in the hood. I'm sick of that boy. And I know I'm not the only one. And it's a lot of people that's practicing social distancing and implementing the social distancing at their discretion. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. But it's the same way how everybody read the Bible, but everybody got their own interpretation. You know what that Bible says, and you know what that Bible means, but you want to twist it your way. Same with the social distancing. Everybody know what social distancing is, but everybody want to do it their way. And just like on that bus, you're supposed to sit every other seat. Here comes some people, they want to sit side by side. And then some people want to stand up in front of somebody. That's not social distancing. You know what it is. But they don't want to obey the rules and regulations. They have a hard time with rules. The heathens. They have a hard time with the heathens. And I'm having a hard time with this whole coronavirus climate. I'm having a hard time with it. I was okay with it at first, but it's starting to get to me. It's really starting to get to me. And it's really starting to annoy me. And I'm starting to get irritated. And that's not good. That's not a good thing. And it's real easy for me to get irritated with all of this. And I'm trying to really, take it one day at a time. But the longer that we go through this, it's really starting to get to me. It really is. It really is. Because I'm used to certain businesses being open. I miss going in Buffalo Wild Wings, sitting down and spreading out. And it's good that we still have places to deliver like Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash and all of that kind of stuff. And I had used DoorDash last week for the first time. I don't like a third party handling my food because we have to get reports that some of the people been digging in your food and eating off your food and drinking out your cup, and they could have coronavirus. I don't like the idea of somebody else handling my food, and then everybody's vehicle is not clean. Every vehicle is not created equal. And some people's vehicle is nasty. And some people are nasty. And then what if they took no bath? And then they go handling my cup and bag. And they could be digging in their nose. But I don't want to handle, I don't know what kind of spirit they get. And there they go. That energy transferring to my bag or box or cup. I don't like it. But the other day, last week, I did use, I think it was DoorDash for the first time. I tried Grubhub, but I couldn't get that app to act right. So I ended up using, what did I use? DoorDash. And I ordered from Buffalo Wild Wings. Man, I miss them garlic Parmesan wings, Parmesan garlic wings, however you want to call it. And them delicious little bitty skinny fries. And they had put that lemon pepper on there just like I like it. Ooh, usually I like to dip it in there. But they sprinkled it on there and that was fine with me. And I dipped it in the ranch dressing and it was so delicious. But they didn't do my drink right. And I could have called and complained, but all that inconvenience I would have had to go through to get the order right. I didn't feel like going through all of that. And let me tell you, now I had just started working with this girl at this job. And she's a young girl. A lot of these young people, not all of them, but a lot of these young people, they ain't been raised right? And I had no idea that the girl hadn't been raised right. And I had ordered my food. I'm just being nice and courteous. And I asked her, did she want to place an order too? Did she want something too? And she said, yeah. And she told me she wanted about 10 wings. And she told me what flavor she wanted. Okay, so I'm thinking she gonna give me the money for her order, right? I did not frame the question like I'm buying for everybody. That's not how I framed it. But these heathens, they try to take advantage of you, right? And I'm waiting on the girl to give me her money while I'm waiting on the order to arrive. And I'm just waiting with anticipation. Do you know that money never did come out of that girl's pocket? And I was like, do I ask the girl for the money? And it dawned on me, she wants you to pay. And she already done had you to pay. And I'm new to the work environment, right? And I don't even know, this is real awkward. This is real uncomfortable. And I don't know how to ask the girl, are you not gonna pay for your order? I don't know how to let that come out of my mouth without being rude. And I don't want to be rude because she was being so nice to me. And I didn't want to pay for the girl food, even though I had a little money, but I didn't have no money to pay for her. So I said to myself, I'm gonna go ahead, even though I wasn't intending to pay for her food, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for the food. But guess what? I ain't gonna never ask her again, do she want anything? If I order something, I ain't gonna never do that again. Oh, I don't even know how to relate to this generation. Oh, I come from a generation, it's different. And this generation, these heathens. If that had been reversed and she asked me, okay, I ordered something from Grubhub or DoorDash, Uber Eats. Do you want something? Because I placed my order already. Okay, if I want something, I'm gonna say yeah, but I'm gonna give you the money. Here go the money. That girl never did offer me the money. And I'm like, wow. I feel like a sucker. I feel like a sucker. Yeah. And she just licked all over me, right? So I said to myself, you can't be nice to this generation. You can't be nice. And then the next day, she had an attitude with me. Yes, she did. Guess why she had an attitude with me? And I thought that was real crazy. She had an attitude with me because, apparently they do like they want to do. I don't like to go to a job where the people just come when they get ready and be late like they want to, like I ain't got nowhere to go. And see, I don't have my own transportation. I was getting a ride from that satanic bitch. The girl that I was the house manager where I was staying at, she was giving me a ride. And I can't be just lollygagging when I tell her, well, can you pick me up at 11 o'clock? And then I started coming out there about 11:30. She ain't gonna have no understanding. She ain't want to give me another ride. And that's not how I operate. That's not how I roll. But a lot of people, they just do like they want to do, right? But they can do it because they hooked up and friends with the manager. I ain't hooked up and friends with the manager. I can do what I want to do. I can do it the right way. So I'm like, it's going on 11:15, and I get off work at 11 o'clock. And I was asking her, I said, do the other people, do they be late all the time? She said, yeah, they do. Ooh, I said, I'm at the wrong company. I can't be doing it like this. No, I can't be tolerating this. When it's time for me to get off, I'm ready to get off. And that's so inconsiderate. But you know, when you're working with niggas, that's how niggas do. They don't never want to be on time, but they want to get their paycheck on time, right? You can't be late with their paycheck. And she waited till like 11:20 to text the girl. And she pretended like she was like 8 minutes away. And I said to myself, okay, she's saying 8 minutes. So that means she's 16, 20 minutes, 30 minutes away, really. You know how they lie and try to tell you whatever, make you feel at ease. And, ooh, I knew the girl that gave me a ride. She was already outside waiting on me. And I knew she was going to be mad and have an attitude. And she sure did. She sure did have an attitude. So now I'm having to deal with an attitude based on this girl and the other girl fucking around. Ooh, and she wanted me to stay there with her. She said, we're a team. We can't, I can't leave her there until the relief person comes. Man, I was so aggravated with that. So I texted the manager and asked her if I could leave because my ride was there. And the manager, she's another black female, she did not text me back. She still ain't text me back. That was several days ago. So apparently that's how they roll. They just do what they want to do, and they don't want you to say nothing about it. And I guess the manager told her, and they had a little talk about it. And so the next day, she had an attitude with me, and I'm like, wow, I'm the same person that just bought. But that's how this generation do, honey. It don't matter what you do for them. When they get ready to have an attitude with you and get mad with you, honey, that's how they do. That's how they do. And speaking of this generation, I was on the shade room earlier. I'm so sick of one person, and y'all might like him. I can't stand this boy. Oh, and the shade room keep on posting him. What's his name? Tory Lanez. Is that his name? Tory Lanez? I can't stand them chiclet teeth. I can't stand it, boy. And he been having this little podcast. He calling it quarantine radio, coronavirus radio, COVID-19 radio. He's so fucking stupid and goofy. And he had girls on his Instagram live twerking and just doing all kind of inappropriate stuff. I don't be watching, but I see the little videos that the shade room be reposting. And my thing is this: once again, black men have been created by God to lead the black woman and child. And I think it's very disrespectful and dishonorable. Here this black dude is exploiting. That's what he's doing. Let's call it what it is. It's exploiting these black females that's already endangered and misguided and vulnerable. And the only thing that him and Lil Boosie with that roach face, and I like Trick Daddy, but Trick Daddy, he in the same category. All they want to do is exploit these females and turn them out and set them out there like some sluts. And we done did enough of that. We are in the middle of a world pandemic. We're in the middle of a warfare. And the only thing that these dudes got on their mind is still being oversexed and exploiting these girls and making them twerk their big nasty asses on the internet. In the middle of a war zone. Do you know how stupid you look? Do you know how stupid that looks? Do you know how idiotic that is? And that shows how much empowerment they lack. They don't have no power. All they have is a set of oversexed genitals, and that's going to be their doom. And you can sit around listening at that mess, that foolishness, and look at it all you want to. They're going to have you just as lost and powerless too. They're not empowering nobody. They lead you to the slumber and lulling you to sleep with all this dancing and music. You know what? It's a time and a place for everything. That's okay to have so-called fun and dance and relax, because you're stressed out because of coronavirus and all this stuff. Everybody deal with stress a different way. But right now, it's not the time for that. And they don't know, these goofy folks in this goofy generation, they don't know how to get serious and prepare for what's ahead of us. We got a lot to deal with. And they still want to dance. They still want to twerk. They still want to be goofy. And you put yourself in danger by being in that atmosphere right there. Because, these are some serious times. But see, these idiots of this generation, they don't know how to get serious. They don't know how to get serious. They don't know how to get serious. And, it's going to be too bad for them. It's going to be too bad for them. And when I look around and see them doing all this goofy shit, I just think, those going to be the ones that's going to perish. They're going to lay down and perish. And it's going to be so easy for the opposition, to take them under siege. Because they already gone. They ain't got no power. And, it's going to be so easy. They already done surrendered. They done already surrendered. They ain't even trying to prepare. They ain't even trying to put their mindset to prepare. So, it's going to be a lot of folks in our community. They're going to perish. They really are. They're going to perish. So it is what it is. And, just let them keep on dancing and twerking and being goofy. And it is what it is, And, speaking of being prepared and dealing with the stress of this coronavirus situation and everything that we got to deal with down the road ahead, we're going to have some uncomfortable conversations with each other and within our family structure and relationships in our communities. And there's a lot of people don't want to deal with this. A lot of people get mad at you when you talk about this. And it makes them uncomfortable. But you got to deal with it one way or another. And yesterday, I was talking to my husband about this. And he's one of these type of people. And see, this coronavirus, this is really putting your relationship to the test. It's letting you see what a lot of people are made of. You understand? You thinking that you're involved with somebody, but you only attracted to them for a certain reason. But you getting ready to see another side of these people who you thought you was, had a relationship with and you was in love with or whatever. You're getting ready to see another side of them. A lot of them are not built to last, even just for a little while, under stress and under pressure. And it's a lot of these relationships. If we come out of this, they're not going to be able to survive it. And it's going to be a lot of folks drinking in order to cope. It's going to be a lot of people just going to get divorced and separate. They're not going to be able to deal with each other during this. And, I was asking him yesterday because he works outside and he works out of town. And I was asking him, do he use masks outside? And he got so irritated and mad with me. And he was like, no. And he really didn't want to talk about it. And I said, why don't you use the mask? He said, I don't care. I don't care. Everybody gonna die anyway. And it's, you know what? That is the mindset of a lot of people that I've been running into. A lot of people got that mindset. They don't want to take precautions. And their mindset, it is what it is. We're gonna die anyway, so it don't matter, you know. And I have been hearing a lot of people say that. You know, last week this guy on the bus said that when I had talked to the bus driver about the people not practicing social distancing, and he said, we're gonna die anyway, it don't matter. Everybody gonna die anyway. That might be true, but why would you quicken it? Why would you make it come faster? You know, but a lot of people got this mindset. And you know, I have really evaluated this situation as it relates to my husband. And you know, with him having that kind of mindset, that, you know, his choice affects me one way or another, right? So if you're in a house with somebody and they got that kind of mindset and you want to do what you need to do to practice social distancing and wash your hands, and they don't want to wash their hands, and they being, you know, real nasty or not being as cautious and putting you in a situation where you could get sick or whatever, or they bringing, you know, some nasty clothes around and they not taking them off and washing them or throwing them away or whatever, and just sitting around, you know, and bringing contaminated stuff around you, okay, that's gonna cause a problem. That's gonna cause a problem. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people dealing with this and say this is a new way of life. And then if you got somebody that hasn't been practicing good hygiene anyway, oh, it's gonna be extremely challenging and hard for them. So you got a lot to deal with. So if the people who have the mindset, we're gonna die anyway, it don't matter. If they get that mindset, okay, why don't you go ahead and just enroll yourself in some good life insurance? So the people that's left behind, they won't, you know, have too much to worry about, and they'll be taken care of financially. If you got that mindset and you don't care, and it is what it is, okay, go ahead and take care of people, you know, as far as your beneficiaries. That's what I say. If you just don't care, you just gonna be out here, whatever, and you want coronavirus, just find you wherever they find you. Okay, that's fine. That's almost like committing suicide. You know, suicide by corona. You know how some people commit suicide by cop, and they just go out there and just do whatever, and let the police, you know, shoot them down, whatever. They really want to kill themselves, but they just let the police do it. So in a way, that's almost like suicide by corona. And you know, when I was talking to him, I was like, wow. And that's the second time. That's the second time he done gave me that response. So more or less, that's somebody that really don't care much about the quality of their life, right? And they expecting them. They expecting, you know, the worst. So that's going to affect the people around them, right? And a lot of people got that mindset and they really don't care. And I guess it's too stressful. So they don't want to really take precautions and, you know, be informed and try to do what they can to, you know, prepare themselves for whatever. And me, myself, I don't want to be around that type of person with that type of energy because, you know, even though this is a lot to deal with, I have to filter out a lot of the constant information that's pouring in because we constantly being inundated with it on the news all day. And it's a lot. So, you know, for the past 2 days, I haven't really been looking at the news. But on the internet, you know, I filter it out. I'm not just going to look at it all day. But I will look at some of it to stay informed and make my own informed decision to see what's going on, what's going to happen next, what do we have to look forward to? Is this real? Is this fake? You know, those type of scenarios. And it is really stressful. So to a certain degree, I can understand why some people, you know, don't really want to deal with it. I can understand, but at the same time, it's going to behoove you to stay abreast and stay informed and take the necessary precautions. And for a lot of us, we behind the 8 ball, you know, because we should have been preparing a long time ago. We've been hearing about this coming 20, 30 years ago. But a lot of people thought it was a conspiracy. A lot of people thought it was rumors. And, you know, the opposition, they've been keeping a lot of people distracted with dancing and going out to the nightclub and going to the liquor store, getting lit and getting wasted and turning up, and the celebrities and the Super Bowl and all of this foolishness. Yeah, they've been having a lot of people distracted and spending your money at the casino, spending your money on the red bottom, spending your money on the girls trip and all this other stuff. So now the money that came to a halt. You know, the economy is all torn up, right? And you don't get all these vehicles and trucks and all of these boats and stuff, and you ain't got nowhere to go. Everything done stop. And you got all this money, where you gonna spend it? And a lot of people saying that the banks, they gonna collapse. It's just a matter of time before they close. Then your money ain't gonna be no good. All that money you done accumulated, it ain't gonna be a bit of good. And we've been hearing about the collapse of the dollar for a long time. And a lot of people didn't want to believe it because we've been thinking, well, we're taking this for granted. We're gonna always have money. We're gonna always have the restaurants. We're gonna, you know, we really thought we're gonna have all this stuff forever. But honey, somebody done showed us different, right? Just like that. Overnight, everything done changed. Everything shut down. We never imagined that we'll live in a world like this. But here we are. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We don't know. And see, the uncertainty of it is driving us crazy. Ain't it? It's driving us crazy. And they said who the people going in the liquor store, the number of people going in the liquor store is going to increase drastically. So everybody want to get drunk to just take their mind off of it. But you ain't doing it to turn yourself into an alcoholic. That's all you're doing. And you're going to be in an even worse situation. You need to keep your mind straight so you can focus and see what's going on. You don't need to get drunk. This ain't the time to get drunk. But I understand you want to take the edge off, right? You want to take the edge off. But a lot of people going to get drunk and you're going to be in a worse situation. You're going to be in a worse situation. And, you know, I understand because a lot of people, they used to going across town, staying in the street, going to St. Louis and going to LA and going here and going. And now you got to sit your ass down somewhere and just look at the walls. And for a lot of people, that is really, really challenging. But you know what I was thinking about today? I'm always thinking about something. But today, I was thinking, now it all makes sense. You remember when all of those holistic doctors came up dead? And a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people thought it was so suspicious that all of them holistic doctors came up dead at the same time. Now it makes sense. Yeah. And we never did find out what happened to them. They just came up dead. Now it all makes sense to me. It was making sense then, but it makes more sense now. And I said, wow, this thing is really deep. This rabbit hole goes really deep. And the first one they got rid of was Dr. Sebi. And speaking of Dr. Sebi, I saw last night that Nick Cannon, he had taken up the task of finishing the documentary on Dr. Sebi after Nipsey Hussle was murdered, and it has been completed. And I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It looks like it's gonna be really interesting. I think it's called Strong Enemies. And I commend Nick for his finishing the documentary. And he was Dr. Sebi. He was one of the first ones that they murdered, and they lied on him and said he just died in jail. I don't believe it. I believe he was. I suspect he was murdered. And he was very renowned. He was very intelligent as it relates to natural healing. And I'm pretty sure Dr. Sebi, he would have had a cure for this coronavirus. He would have had a cure for that because he had a cure for almost everything. And a lot of people have been talking about taking a lot of doses of vitamin C. I'm hearing a lot of people talking about vitamin C, and plant-based diet that will help to deter a lot of this coronavirus and help a lot of your immune systems heal from the coronavirus too. And you need to strengthen your immune system. And I really do need to strengthen my immune system. I used to have a strong immune system, but over the years it has weakened a little bit. I have noticed that. So I'm looking forward to trying to get me some vitamin C. And I had looked into the internet yesterday to find some places that do the vitamin C infusions. That's sort of like hooking yourself up to the IV, and they do an IV drip of the vitamin C. And I really do want to get that done. I think it costs like around maybe $100 some or less. And there are several places that do the vitamin C infusions. So you might want to check around in your part of the country and find out who does it in your city or town. And I think that would be very beneficial. I'm going to try to get it done and try to wean myself off of this junk food. And I've been wanting to do that anyway, and try to phase in a plant-based diet and get off of this junk. We got to have our body in such a shape where we can fight a lot of this stuff that is coming at us at a high rate of speed. A lot of stuff is changing, and we're going to have to adjust whether we want to or not in order to be in a position to fight it, And a lot of people are going to perish, yes, even if they are physically fit and got a great immune system and doing everything right as far as, being healthy and everything. But a lot of people are going to survive. So try to be one of those people that might survive. We got to make the necessary adjustments. And a lot of people are talking about the vitamin C and other things. And I think I saw a video here on YouTube that was talking about the 11 foods that you can eat to build your immune system. So you might want to check that out. And, as far as food goes, some of the restaurants are still open. We can go to them and pull up through the drive-thru and carry out. But it's just a matter of time before they shut them down. So you're going to have to phase yourself out and start growing your own food. It's just a matter of time anyway. And